DPS TeleClass.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DPS TeleClass. I am Moomina. Today I am here to take a mathematics teleclass lesson for you all. So how are you students? I hope all of you doing well. Alhamdulillah, I am also doing well. Students, before going to start today's topic, let's recite dua.
قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي.
So today I am going to teach you an interesting topic. Hope you all are excited now today's topic. Students, you already know about counting, but have you heard about the word skip counting in any of your previous grade? Yes, right. So let's watch a video.
The frogs have decided to play a game with us. One of them has decided to hide their special number from us. Can you help figure out what number is missing? Let's begin by looking at what we know and what we can work out. To begin with, find two numbers that are next to each other, like 10 and 20. Now it's time to work out what the difference is between these numbers. It's 10. 20 is 10 more than 10. This means that the numbers could possibly be going up in tens. To confirm this, let's look at 40 and 50. These are another set of numbers that we know and that we can work out the difference between. The difference between these two numbers is also 10. 50 is 10 more than 40. With this information, we can now look at figuring out what number lies behind the question mark. Let's look at the number 20 again. We think we now know that the sequence of the frogs is plus 10. Let's use this information and add 10 to 20. That means it's 30. To make sure our sequence is correct, let's add 10 to 30 and see if it makes 40. Shall we check our number line to count up in tens? It does! Well done! The frogs have decided to make the game a little trickier this time. The frogs have changed their numbers. We have number 12, number 22, a special missing number, and number 42. Like before, let's begin with finding two numbers that are next to each other. The only numbers that are known and next to each other are 12 and 22. Let's work out the difference between them. It's 10 again! As we've worked this out, now it's time to see if we can work out the number behind the question mark. As we know the difference is 10 between 12 and 22, we can try adding 10 to the number 22. That means the question mark will become 32. To check if this sequence is correct, we now need to check that when we add 10 to the number 32, it should equal 42. It's correct! Let's move on. All of Billy's socks go up on the line in a multiple of a certain number, but he has forgotten what number this is. He needs your help to figure out if all these socks belong to him. We begin with finding two numbers that we know and that are next to each other. With this number line, we can see that the numbers 34 and 36 are next to each other. To get from 34 to 36, we must add 2. This means the difference between the numbers is 2. Next, we can look at the number at the beginning, 30. We know that one set of numbers has a difference of 2. Now we can try adding 2 to 30 to find out what the missing number might be. 30 plus 2 equals 32. But we need to check that this is correct. We know that 34 is correct, so we need to check that when we add 2 to the number 32, it will equal 34. This will prove that this set of numbers is going up in twos. We have one final number to work out. We know that the numbers are going up in twos. Therefore, we need to add 2 to 36. 36 add 2 equals 38. Shall we check our number line to see if this is correct? 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. It's correct! We have one last problem to solve. One of the hot air balloon pilots has forgotten his number. All the balloons need to be in a specific order so that they don't crash into each other. He needs your help to work this out. Do you know how to work this out? Yes. We need to start with the numbers that we know are correct. These are the numbers 66 and 69. Next, we need to figure out the difference between these numbers. It is 3. 69 is 3 more than 66. Now that we've worked this out, what number do you think we should try to work out next? Shall we look at the number 60? Remember, now that we have worked out that the difference between 66 and 69 is 3, we need to apply this rule to the number 60. Let's add 3 to 60. This will turn the missing pilot's number into 63. How do we check if this number is correct? We need to add 3 to 63 to see if it makes 66. Does it make 66? It does! Hooray! To recap, when there is a missing number in a number line, first you need to find 2 numbers on the number line that are next to each other. Next, you need to work out the difference between these numbers. This will tell you what the difference could be between all of the numbers. But, to check that this is correct, apply this rule to another number on the number line and see if this rule can be applied. If it does, then you can work out what the other missing numbers will be.
I hope you enjoyed the video. So students, today's topic is skip counting. Now I am going to share today's learning intention and success criteria. First, I am going to share today's learning intention. Today, we are going to learn about skip counting by 2s, 3s, 5s and 10s. Now I am going to share today's success criteria. You will be successful if you can skip counting can be forward or backward by 2s, 3s, 5s and 10s. First, I am going to explain skip counting. Skip counting can be defined as the method of counting forward or backward by numbers other than 1. So here is an examples of counting forward by 2. In a skip counting, we count by skipping some numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. When you count normally, you add a 1 to get the next number, like 1 plus 1 to get a 2, 2 plus 1 get a 3, 3 plus 1 get a 4, 4 plus 1 get a 5, 5 plus 1 get a 6, 6 plus 1 get a 7. That's all. To skip counting, we keep adding the same number each time to the previous number. Here, skip counting by 2, so starting 0 and next number is 2. 0 plus 2 equal get a 2 and 2 plus 2 will get a 4. 4 plus 2 will get a 6. 6 plus 2 will get a 8. 8 plus 2 will get a 10. That's all. To skip counting, you can start any number. Children, it's necessary to start from 0. You can start any number like 1, 2, 3. Any number can start a skip counting. And we can use a skip counting to quickly count the objects by putting them in a collection. Skip counting is useful in addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So just we have seen skip counting by 2s with help us, right? Now let's see skip counting by 2s on the number line. And here is the number line from 0 to 10. We skip one number and jump to the second number. Look at the arrow, it is the start from number 0. Skip which number 1, land on the number 2. Again we skip number 3 and land on the number 4. It similarly skip on a number every time, land on the number 6, 8 and 10. So children, you can see skip counting by 2 ways. The next number is obtained by adding to the previous number. So here when we start a 0, add to get a 2. 0 plus 2 will get a 2. Again we add to the 2. 2 plus 2 equal 4. Then 4 plus 2 will get a 6. 6 plus 2 will get a 8. And 8 plus 2 will get a 10. Children, can as we say, we can start skip counting any number. So in first example, we have to see skip counting by 2 ways, number line 0 to 10. Now let's start number line 1 to 10. So here we going to start number 1. Again we have to follow the same rule. Start from 1, skip number 2, land on a, that is number 3, according to reach a 5, 7 and 9. So it will is a down the numbers, we have to skip numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is a skip counting by 2 ways. Here are some examples. You add to get the next number right. So if I check 30, I have to add to the 30. So what number will get? 30 plus 2 will get a 32. And 32 plus 2 get a 34. And 34 plus 2 will get a 36. And 36 plus 2 will get a 38. And 38 plus 2 will get a 4. And see another example. Here is 51. So what number I have added is 51 plus 2 will get a 53. And 53 plus 2 will get a 55. 55 plus 2 will get a 57. 57 plus 2 will get a 59. And 59 plus 2 will get a 61. And now let's see skip counting by 3 years. Children, here are cherries grouped in 3. So let's count cherry in sense of 3. So we'll start from 3, 6, 9, 12 and 15. Now let's see skip counting by 3 on a number line. In order to skip counting by 3, we skip 2 numbers and jump to the third numbers. So here we start from number 0. We have to skip 2 numbers which are 1 and 2. Then arrow will jump on the 3. Again we have to skip 2 numbers which are 4 and 5. And this arrow will jump on the number 6. Accordingly, we'll jump forward on numbers 9, 12. Here you can start on the next. We add a 0 plus 3 number 3, and 3 plus 3 will get a 6. 6 plus 3 will get a 9. 9 plus 3 will get a 12. Now let's see numbers keep counting by 3 years. Again add we a previous number to next numbers, right? Skip counting by 3. Now let's start at 10. What numbers add 3? 10 plus 3 will get a 13. And 13 plus 3 will get a 16. 16 plus 3 will get a 19. And 19 plus 3 will get a 22. 22 plus 3 will get a 25. Let's see some more example. 33 again. Have to add number 3, get the next numbers, follow skip counting by 30 plus 3 will get 33, 33 plus 3 will get 36, 36 plus 3 will get 39, 39 plus 3 will get 42, 42 plus 3 will get 45, and 45 plus 3 will get a 48. Now let's see skip counting by 5. Children, if I ask you to count in numbers of a hand, it will be very easy to count, right? There are 4 hands even in this picture, but if I ask count in numbers of fingers, so it will take a little time. So let's count these numbers of finger by making shapes of 5 fingers. So start counting. 5 again I have add to 5 plus 5, 10. Next number is 10 plus 5 get 15, 15 plus 5 get 20. So the total number of fingers are 20. Here skip counting by 5. We skip 4 numbers and jump to the 5th number. So if we start number 0, we have to skip 4 numbers which are 1, 2, 3, 4. This arrow will jump reach a number 5. It's the 5th number. Again we have to skip 4 numbers which are same 6, 7, 8, 9. Then arrow will jump on the next number is 10. It's similarly we have to skip number like 11, 12, 13, 14, and arrow will jump on a number 15. So what number will get 0, 5, 10 and 15? Children, as you can see, we are getting next number by adding 5 to the previous number like 0. 5 plus 5 get a 10, and 10 plus 5 will get a 15. That's all. So let's see some examples of skip counting by 5 ways. So what I have to do, add a 5 to get the next number to previous number, right? Let's start. It have a 10, I have added a 5. So what number will get? 15, 20, 25, 30 and 35. See next examples 21. Again I have to add 5 to 21. So 21 plus 5 equal 26. 26 plus 5 equal 31. 31 plus 5 equal 36. 36 plus 5 equal 41. And 41 plus 5 equal 46. Now look at this picture. Wow, there are so many candies together. It is tempting. It is it. Children, if I ask to count one by one, it will take a lots of time. So let me step it then candy counting. So here 10 candies in a one set. So let's start counting by 10. 10 to previous numbers to next numbers. 20 plus 10 will get a 30, 40, 50 and 60. So total how many candies are there? Yes, 60 candies are there. Now let's see skip counting 10 on a number line. In order to skip counting by 10s, we skip 9 numbers and jump to the 10th number. And so let's see start number 0. We have to skip numbers which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. The arrow will jump on the number 10, which number is 10. So we'll get a 10 again. It's a skip 9 number which 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So arrow will reach on number 20. Next number will 20. If the same procedure, arrow will reach on 30. Let's make a note of these numbers, which number will get 0, 10, 20, 30. Children, as you can see, skip counting by 10 is numbers obtained by adding 10 to previous number. So here is the example. What number we have to add to present number? What is the present number is 40. In this you have to add 10, right? So what you will the next number? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Let's see one example. 30. I have add a 10 to, so next number will be 30 plus 10, 23, 33, 43, 53, 63. Children, as we know, you can see the last digit every count remains same. You see here last digit 0000. Second example 3333. It's remain same. Only will change the first digit here. A first digit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And second example also first digits are changed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Now let's move on second slide. Children initially as it skip counting forward or backward by numbers other than 1, right? Children, we have to see example forward counting by 2, 3, 5 and 10. Now let's see one examples of backward counting by 2s on a number line. Here is a number line 1 to 10. Number if 1 start from number 10 as we are following a backward counting. Let's start number 10. Arrow will skip number which is before 10 9. So it skip 9, then arrow will land on a number 8. Again will skip number before 8 7, land on a 6. It similarly keep a backward jumping on the reach number for 2. So what number will get? We get the number 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Children, you can see a 10 minus 2 will get 8, 8 minus 2 will get 6, 6 minus 2 will get 4 and 4 minus 2 will get 2. I hope understand skip counting by 2s, 3s, 5s and 10s. Now let a quick look on summary. So what is you have to learn today? Skip counting by 2s, 3s, 5s and 10s. Here is a chart by skip count in difference number like 2s, 3s, 5s and 10s. Now I have to task for you children. You have to skip counting can be forward or backward, and look at the following examples. Skip counting forward by 2, 45 to 61. You have to present number is a 45. You have to add 2. The next number is 47, like that. And another example is skip counting backward by a 3. Number is 24 to 48. Present number is 48. You have to minus 3. Then previous number is 45, like that. Student, please do complete this activity before next week teleclass on your notebook. Now it is a time to end the lesson, but before that, let's recall what you have to learn from today teleclass. Yes, you have to learn skip counting by 2s, 3s and 5s. Now I am going to conclude today's teleclass lesson. I hope you got some information from today's topic. Inshallah, I will meet you soon in another teleclass lesson. Until then, stay safe, stay home, and don't forget to wash your hand frequently. Have a great day. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
DPS TeleClass